Hey there, so we're here on the farm and I'm working on some fence stuff. We got some new residents. We got a couple of chickens, so I'm giving them a space, and we got some ducks. You can see them in the background. Now, the white guy was here when we moved in, and the five black, green, and white ones we just brought in this week. And we were kind of worried that Whitey would find himself the odd man out, and it took him a little while to adjust, but he feels really at home with these other ducks now. They've kind of adopted him. So we've got one male and five females, and then the white duck, we're not sure. He talks like a male but looks like a female. Don't know but it doesn't matter. We accept him. We accept that duck. So, but it got me thinking. Here we moved here to Tennessee from California, and we've found a number of believers, and we've just really kind of found our niche. And really, isn't that kind of our job as believers, is to welcome people into the kingdom and family of God, even if they're not ready to take that step and enter in yet. It's even in the Old Testament law, they were told to love or to honor and to respect the alien and the stranger, the foreigner in their land. They weren't to mistreat them or take advantage of them. They were to treat them like they belonged there, as long as they obeyed the laws of the land. In Romans, Paul tells the believers, hey, be patient with the one whose faith is weak. One person treats every day alike. One person has one day as special. To each one serves God in their own way. And if someone's a little more mature, then God's going to take care of that. And we need to love and accept. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't correct, but we don't admonish one another and correct one another and encourage one another in what is true and right and good. It means we do so with gentleness and respect, letting our speech be seasoned with grace. It means that we defend people's human dignity, that being loving becomes a little more important than being right, and we institute this God-given gift of patience or long-suffering as we walk with somebody. And who knows, maybe we learn something ourselves along the way and find out that we were making a big deal out of something that maybe doesn't need to be a big deal. But I love our ducks. I love that they've kind of become one little flock there. And I just want to encourage you that love your neighbor as yourself. Love one another as Jesus has loved us, and let's watch what kind of a difference that makes, instead of jumping on people because they don't agree with us, or because we think they're wrong, or they don't quite have it right, or judging somebody because of the generation they're from, or because of how they dress, or because of what they do or don't do for a living. I think it's a far more powerful thing to encourage what's good and walk alongside someone through the consequences of what's not right in their life and point them to Christ along the way. But sometimes we're going to have to be a white duck in a group of black and green ones. But it's about representing Jesus and the life he lived and how he navigated the truth. So when you look at guys like Zacchaeus, you look at the woman caught in adultery, Mary Magdalene, all these people that were shunned by their religious community, found dignity and peace and grace and mercy at the feet of Jesus. And we need to be, I think, a little more like that. So let's go find somebody who needs a little extra grace today, and let's give it to them. All right, amen.